Hello and welcome to a Star Citizen news recap. A little late this time. Typically these will be at the end of the week or Sunday, Monday sort of time, summarising calling all devs, around the verse, reverse the verse, and any highlights from the previous few days. So this is all of the news from the week ending the 2nd of September this time. CitizenCon will now be free to watch for anyone that has a Star Citizen account, so I assume it will be live via the RSI website / CitizenCon section on there. Hopefully CIG will also host it on Twitch and YouTube. I will keep poking them about that. It will go on there with videos and all that sort of stuff later. It's just for the actual main live stream I was talking about there. If you purchased a CitizenCon digital ticket for $20, then you will be receiving an automatic refund back to your original payment method. If you do want to support their stream further, you can buy a CitizenCon digital goodies pack for $10. Imperator subscribers in October also get one of these goodie packs thrown in too. Calling all devs, so they are assembling this year a dedicated team to work on Star Marine and Arena Commander. Multi-crew Arena Commander ship modes will be added in the future, so you'll be able to all fly in a constellation together in those modes. They are working on route planning and star map features at the moment as well, allowing you to set and edit courses. They are still considering whether or not you'll be able to drop waypoints in the middle of nowhere and travel to them as well without any form of nav beacon or marked location, other than you just literally dropping a I want to go here randomly into the void of space. Personal and private hangars and habs are being planned for. These would allow you to have some customization of them and other privileges at zones where you have them. Public hangars and areas would also be available for players though there too. Around the verse, so scramble races are getting more balanced. They prevent the Gravlev vehicles from being able to fly in gravity during a race, so dragonflies and noxes can't just fly up into atmosphere and get to nav points really quickly, basically. You can steal the leader and joint leader's points in a race as well now by killing them. There are asteroid fields around Yella where they've been testing space versions of those scramble races as well. They need sort of like density of obstacles for these races to be fun, typically. Mining received some balance tweaks. Lorville's outer walls and city buildings and skylines are receiving a design pass. Water's getting a lot of attention as well. They're able to control wave strength, colour, opacity, as well as how it interacts with terrain and beach lines and things like that now. Dynamic weather is also being worked on and will affect bodies of water too. The Cyclone variants have new skins. The 890 jump is looking awesome. The Karma assault rifle was shown off. It has burst fire and charge fire modes. They are also working on culling and performance tweaks, reducing the amount of things the game has to render at any given time. Reverse the verse highlights. There will be more missions in 3.3. They are building out more modular parts for the missions in the future as well, and converting any of the old systems and old missions into these modular parts too. Shareable contracts and missions will be a thing, potentially in Alpha 3.4 in December. Long-range scanners will be looked at in the future, and this is going to be sort of like long-range scanning is going to be tied to discovery, science, and exploration. They are currently working on shorter-range versions of pinging, scanning, and radar, detecting objects that are sort of like within 50k sort of area. We will be able to zoom all the way from space to ground in the future on the star map. This is going to be useful for navigation as well. They are looking into nav beacons and how they will work at the moment as well. Scramble races may give you immunity for certain laws during the race, so you're able to actually take out an opponent without getting a crime stat. Roads will be a thing on planets and moons. You will be able to trade with other players in the future. At some point, they will be looking into the possibility of having player-operated space stations. There will be environmental and space hazards, think space weather kind of type stuff. They are working with the lore team to find out what sort of large-scale events and story arcs are feasible for the persistent universe as well. Can you have giant vandal attacks that kind of spearhead into locations and change the areas? So they're all looking at that sort of like big-scale events that might happen from month to month. They will be evolving no-fly zones from patch to patch as well. They don't want players attacking and ramming the cities of populated UEE planets, for example, or griefing other players that are in these hero landing zones. Some slightly interesting, probably unrelated EvE news. The studio CCP and EvE Online have been acquired by Pearl Abyss, the studio responsible for Black Desert Online. It's an interesting thing because it could mean some interesting times ahead for EvE Online. CCP is going to remain relatively independent, it seems, and continue working on EvE. I think it might be a worry for some of those players there that the game will become overly monetized or change heavily. I suppose we won't really know until something happens. I mean, it could be good for the game, getting the support of another studio, potential injection of money and talent and that sort of stuff, and a new way of seeing things. I still play EvE, and I think that Star Citizen can learn a lot from certain mechanics and how some types of players operate in EvE and that sort of stuff. There's lots of things EvE does very well when it comes to some of their economy stuff and some of their gameplay, and also stuff that it does quite badly as well. So there's lots of stuff that you can look at that and apply it to Star Citizen, and I hope the devs do. But it is an uncertain future for EvE Online at the moment. Every month we have a ship giveaway. This time for September, it's a Saber Raven, a game package, and a CitizenCon digital goodies pack. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my videos during the month. If you'd like to support the channel further, please consider joining on YouTube as a sponsor or via Patreon. Also, if you're looking to get or upgrade a gaming PC, then consider Shadow instead. Shadow is a subscription-based cloud gaming PC service that can turn most devices, phone, laptop, PC, tablet, and more into a powerful gaming PC via the internets. Links to more info in the description for that, and if you do decide to try it, then use the code BoredGamer to get a discount on the service. Thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to your comments. Take care, and I'll see you in the verse.